Since 2010, we have rallied mountain bikers from all over the world, all responding to a single call, the Langkawi International Mountain Bike Challenge. This year, we're back to bring you more. Endurance, determination, and sportsmanship will be put to the test. Who will be crowned the king and queen of the 4th edition of LIMBC? Under the hot and humid Southeast Asian climate, the race will take place on the tropical island of Langkawi. Participants from over 20 countries worldwide will race against each other for a share of $125,000 in 4 categories: the Men's Open, the Women's Open, the Men's Masters, and the Senior Men's Masters. This week-long event encompasses 6 stages in total, with each respective round challenging not only the physical but also the mental strength of each contestant. Kickstarting with the first ever UCI MTB World Marathon Series qualifying round in Asia, Jamboree Race, followed by a prologue and Round Island event in Stage 1. Langkawi East to West in Stage 2. In Stage 3, something new awaits the participants in the Langkawi Marathon, and the competition levels down in Stage 4's Langkawi Geopark Lap, before ending with Stage 5, which takes place on the beautiful Pantai Kok Beach with a short circuit lap.
Under the blueprint for the development of tourism for Langkawi, which was launched by our Prime Minister in end of 2011, one of our main target will be to bring as many iconic events as possible to Langkawi. And I think we have been doing that, and I think there will be many other international events this year as well as next year.
Back in 2012, we saw some 800 participants competing in the Trade Winds Jamboree a day before the event, with the race flagged off by honorary patron Tun Dr. Mahathir Mohamad. This edition was the first to have 5 stages, plus a prologue round, as well as the incentive of $125,000. Conquering the Men's Open in the LIMBC 2012 was Fabian Geiger, overthrowing the previous champion Carl Platt. While in the Women's Open, Leah Davison attained a surprise victory as this first-time LIMBC rider triumphed over the harsh and unforgiving courses. Highlights of the Malaysian riders were given to these 3 best finishers. Abdul Razak Kamis, who won 3rd place in the Senior Men's Master. Maziaton Muhammad Radzi claiming 9th spot in the Women's Open, and Fauzan Ahmad Lutfi as he took 15th place in the Men's Open. Fabian Geiger, LIMBC 2012 overall champion, is back this year to defend his title.
Last year the toughest one was for sure the marathon, where we had to do 3 laps on 23 kilometers. It's in the middle of the week. We are already tired, and this one will be tough again. What I'm looking most forward is to the cross country, and the last one, the beach race. This is a very nice one.
So we're touring the whole world doing mountain bike racing, so yeah, pretty much the whole world, and it's a fun place to come to. So here is kind of a rainforest, which we're not used to, and that makes a difference. And yeah, the weather is also good, so even if it's raining, it makes it fun.
I'm nervous. Scared of heights before, but still scared of heights, but working with these guys in the NAM crew, it felt safe.
For me it was super cool. I liked it a lot. It was cool to have the same view as the eagle. It was great.
Langkawi, one of Malaysia's idyllic island gems which is steeped in history and culture and blessed with natural beauty. Today, the jewel of Kedah is fast becoming a tourism haven, a hub for endless excitement. From traditional crafts to water sports, jungle trekking to spelunking, there is always something for visitors to discover on this exquisite island. Visitors from near and far will get to explore the 3 geoforests, as Langkawi was accorded World Geopark status by UNESCO in 2007. And what better way to experience the island than to take part in the LIMBC 2013, no?
Langkawi is a nature paradise for everybody. And we have many firsts in Langkawi in terms of the we have the geopark. It's the first geopark in this part of the world. And we have beautiful beaches. And together with it, we are so shrouded with the myth and legends, which are also attractive to the visitors and tourists to Langkawi. So we have many things to offer, apart from good infrastructure in Langkawi. The people, the community, I think they're all very supportive of the many events that we have in Langkawi.
Last year was first year here and I was really surprised how nice this place is, Langkawi, and how good organized the race is. So I was, after 2-3 days after the race, I was already sure to come back again. And last year I also won, and that's for sure also motivation to come back and maybe to take another yellow jersey.
We are touring the whole world, so doing racing pretty much all over, and to come here, so it's kind of a rainforest as well, and it's fun mountain biking, and we really enjoy it for sure.
Langkawi would be very proud to have cycling and mountain biking as one of the iconic events in Langkawi, because it is very much in sync with what we are trying to promote to the world. For the eco-related activities and sports in Langkawi. I mean, this is, as I said, would further reinforce our branding, the new branding that we have, Naturally Langkawi.
Similar to last year, the LIMBC 2013 will have a total of 6 stages. The prologue round, which is a time trial for all riders, and stages 1 to 5. In the prologue heat, the racers will embark on a 2.4-kilometer time trial around Legenda Park and back to the starting point at Eagle Square. The next day will follow the first stage of the race, which will take place around the island itself, beginning and finishing at Legenda Park. On this 65-kilometer-long circuit, riders will get a general idea of what to expect during the rest of the racing event, all accompanied with a view of luscious greens and picturesque natural backdrops. Stage 2 will kickstart on the next day at Eagle Square, and the 45-kilometer route will end at Oriental Village. This will be the first severe test for all the riders, starting with a climb at Buffalo Park. This stage will also feature the second longest track of the race. Stage 3 is the Langkawi Marathon, where riders will have to complete 2 to 3 laps depending on respective categories, starting at Oriental Village. This will be a test of physical strength and mental endurance. The rigorous terrain and unforgiving hills will look to break the spirit of riders. The Langkawi Geopark Lap, an Olympic distance circuit, will take place in Stage 4, which will run for 4.5 kilometers, the distance to and from Oriental Village. Riders will have to navigate through a harsh natural mangrove forest filled with vibrant wildlife. Finally, Stage 5 will take off at the Pantai Kok Short Circuit Lap. Taking place on the beach, this 1.6-kilometer round will give the riders a chance to showcase their sprinting abilities. Who will be the king of sprint? Participants will stand a chance for a share of the $125,000 prize money, with each round rewarding riders who finish in the first 10 places and to the 15 for the best overall riders in the men's and women's open. While for the men's masters and the senior men's masters, rewards shall be given to the first to 6th best finishers. Other awards that will be given out are the Best Asian Rider Award and the Best Malaysian Rider Award. Human Voyage Sendirian Berhad, a leading event management company led by Datuk Malik Maidin, will be partnering with two mountain bike teams this year, Orange Monkey Pro Team and Ultra Sport Rose Racing Team. The Orange Monkey Pro Team is made up of David Fletcher and Ben Roth of Great Britain and African, Continental and South African Under-23 national champion Rock Guza. The Ultra Sport Rose Racing Team is a pro mountain bike team consisting of two riders from Germany, Stefan Thum and Simon Gegenheimer. In this year's Jamboree that will take place a day before the LIMBC 2013, over 500 local bikers will assemble for the 40-kilometer fun ride. Meanwhile, in the main event starting on September the 30th, make sure you catch the thrilling races of 189 riders from all over the world battling it out during the week-long event. Among the riders to watch out for this year are LIMBC 2012 Men's Open champ Fabian Peter Geiger and Women's Open overall winner Leah Davison. Also competing in the Men's Open this year is French biker Maxime Moreau and Kohei Yamamoto from Japan.
For sure, I can feel a bit pressure, but I mean, I don't care about that. I'm here to make a good race. I race for myself. I know I won last year, I know what I can do, and I will do my best this year again.
So a race like this is, for sure, we help each other as much as we can. So in the end, it's an individual race. So we race for the win and for a podium. And if I can win, I'm happy. If Fabian wins, I will still be happy because it's a teammate.
On January the 3rd, 2013, the world of sports was shaken by the news of the unexpected death of a young mountain biker. Burry Stander was involved in a fatal accident whilst on a training ride in Shelley Beach at the age of 25. Burry Willie Stander was born on September the 16th, 1987 in Port Shepstone, South Africa. He took part in the Beijing 2008 and London 2012 Olympics. Other achievements include winning first place in the 2009 Under-23 World Championship and second place in the LIMBC 2011. LIMBC 2012 was his final race outside of South Africa, racing with his wife Cherise Taylor. A world-class mountain bike racer and family man. Burry Stander, you will be missed. Another special feature at this year's event is the UCI MTB Marathon World Series, the qualifying event for the upcoming UCI Mountain Bike Marathon World Championship to be held in South Africa in June 2014. This qualifying event will flag off 2 days before LIMBC 2013, sharing the Stage 3 course that has been selected to host the action. And this is the first time an Asian country has been chosen to host this international event. With two world-class mountain biking competitions going on at around the same time, things in Langkawi are sure to heat up.
Asia was the one continent where we didn't have a round of the marathon series the last couple of years. We'd also had experience of the stage race here, and we knew the organisation was good. The UCI also tries to not just look for a race, but also look for a venue where mountain biking is going to be developed.
I think with all UCI sanctioned races, safety is obviously paramount. There's a lot of things that we need to look at in terms of the weather conditions, which how the course is designed so that we allow for any changes in the weather conditions, whether we need to change the course. That's one of the largest areas because it's a marathon course. The other aspects is the most obvious things. How rideable is the course? What aspects in terms of the professional ability of the riders, and taking into consideration a lot the level of the other competitors. So trying to balance a lot of that and making sure that the course is as safe as possible, and ensuring that it's of international standard as well.
We have make sure all the qualities, and we have double check for all the costs, and then we have a good support from all local and local authority.
UCI team here probably arrives anything between like about three days to about 5 days before any big race. And when I say a big race, anything with big international, top world-class, world-ranking riders. What we do is we actually walk through the course. Probably on a daily basis, different elements of every course is checked. Like today, for instance, if you look behind me, there's a bridge that was being built. A day ago, this bridge was in there. We'll check it when it's being built in a structural standpoint. Then we'll check it today that it's rideable. We'll still check it tomorrow to ensure that the racing elements are looked into. So you're probably looking at, on a daily basis, at least 2 or 3 times on different courses.
Asia's the last part of the jigsaw, really. So we've had events in South Africa, South America, we go to Chile. In Europe, we go France, Switzerland, Italy, Denmark, Latvia. It varies year to year. It's sort of between 12 and 15 rounds a year. But now we're covering 4 continents out of the 5. We're just missing Oceania and just the 1 round in Asia, in Langkawi. Yeah.
I hope all the riders can enjoy the track, because the track is multi-track. They have a climb, river crossing, downhill, rock garden, everything is there. Means something different than other places.
Langkawi has a lot of elements from a natural standpoint, from a natural sort of environment, which challenges any of the sort of international mountain bikers that you have out there in the world today.
I think for Langkawi, we'd like to encourage more local riders. So I think it's important, this event is important for Asian riders and for the Asian cycling community. And I think it's great that the big name European riders come here, but I think that's a way for the organisation to attract more locals, to see that they can come here and they can race against the best guys in the world, people that they see on the television and they read about them in the magazines, but they can actually come and race them, you know, and it's not something that is exclusive just for the professionals.
It is interesting to note that they have planned the trail, taking all the bikers to very interesting places. Apart from the geoparks that we have, apart from the beaches that we have, there are many other attractions. They are also taking to, for example, to the Living Museum, the Eagle Square, and many other places of interest, of great interest to the visitors. Because we must remember that it's not just the bikers; they are bringing with them the family as well. We are very thankful, and I would certainly like to express our deep appreciation to Human Voyage Sindhuan Berhad for having successfully organized this LIMBC for 4th consecutive years. And I think every year we could see that there's been a lot of improvement, and this is the 4th time they're organizing this.
Yeah, we pretty much trained all season long. We had almost every race, every week in the competition. This will be the last race of the year. So we are now in perfect shape and we are ready.
So we come here to enjoy it, but we also come here to win it. So there are 6 stages to do, and we're going to be on the podium on all of those.
So there you go, folks, a sneak preview of the 4th edition of the LIMBC 2013. Make sure you stay tuned for more as we get the show on the road, because Langkawi will set the stage for the hottest race in the world.